Have you ever lost your wallet? You suddenly realize that the pocket where it's usually at is empty, and then when you check the rest of your pockets, it's not there as well? What about you? Who puts your wallets in your purses or bags, and when you reach for it in the nook that it's in, it's nowhere to be felt, and when the panic simmers through, you start to think of the massive hassle of having to replace all your IDs and freeze your cards. But what happens if it returns to you after so many years? In today's story, an Iowa man was shocked when he discovered an old wallet of someone from a time before he was born. Before this video begins, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you could be updated about new uploads. Let's get started. We're now in an era that allows for digital payments to be made. Because things are mostly in our phones, the need to own a wallet becomes less and less. Before, people used to sell huge wallets that can store more and more things, but currently we can observe wallets start to get thinner and thinner. Speaking of phones, there's even protective cases that have slots in them where you can store your cards. What's the point of wallets if that's the case? However, our story today deals with these leathery, pocketable containers. If you come from that time period, not that wallets are extinct now, losing your wallet can be really tough. It's hard to use cash to buy groceries and you're at risk for identity theft. How can you drive without your driver's license too? Some people are also sentimental and put memorable things inside them like family photos, tickets to their first date, or lucky amulets that probably give them a boost every day. That's what the owner of the Talent Factory Comedy Club, Larry Sloan, thought of when he found a lost wallet. He took the responsibility of finding the owner as soon as possible. The problem was, the wallet was already quite old. It's obviously not from a time where credit and debit cards were a common thing. He and a friend found it as they were checking up on a few renovation issues on the old club's third floor. A brown leather wallet seemed to be jammed in between two planks of wood. How did it get there in the first place? Surprisingly, the wallet was in great condition. You could even smell the leather after so many years. That might have been the case because leatherwork before used to deal with better quality leather. When the two men unfolded the wallet, they were dumbfounded. In it were a couple of things that are supposedly outdated already. The first thing that caught their attention was a food stamp all the way back from the World War II days. That's definitely an antiquated piece you'd see preserved in museums. The second odd thing was a tattered Boy Scout card with a photo that was obviously from a generation ago, another museum-worthy thing. This meant that the owner used to be with the Scouts. The two had the dignity of finding the owner instead of selling it for profit. Some of the other things they found were some faded photos of the owner's family with some children in it. They were starting to wonder how old the wallet must have been when the pocket calendar came out of it. The year on the piece of paper was 1944, which means that the wallet is over 70 years old already, which is much older than them. The two might have been considering to pay a lot of respect to the item. Larry thought that the man could still be alive, considering the possibility that he might have been a member of the Scouts when he lost the wallet, and that people still beyond 70 years old. Luckily, the ID card clearly showed that the owner's name, Claire McIntosh, with a photograph attached at the back with the same name. Because of Larry's investigative skills, he was able to track down where the man lived and have the items safely returned. It was a good thing that Claire McIntosh still lived at Iowa. He was surprised to see that his wallet returned to him in good condition. How sentimental would you be if something like that happened to you? If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos just like this one. We'll talk to you on the next one. See you there!